All right, guess what? There has been a warning issued in the newspaper about Indians. And you would not believe this, but I need to share this with you. Okay, it just came out a few minutes ago. So what it says here is a surge in Indians, tourists to Pattaya raises concerns over safety and social issues. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ram, 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 Ram. Allah Akbar and Jesus help me. So it seems it's it's something to be worried about. But guess what? If you I want you to pay attention to this photograph here. Okay, this is a photograph on Pattaya Mail. It says Pattaya faces surge in Indian tourists amid free visa policies leading to increased crime and tension on the beach. Okay, but look at this photograph closely. If you can, I don't know, increase or go to their website and look at the photograph, you'd see here one, two, three, four, five Indians speaking to two females. Okay, I know you'll say, hey, how do you know they're Indians? Maybe they're Pakistani, maybe they're Arabs. Baba, the way our Indians dress and the way our Indians look, it's so obvious. I know you'll say they are from Myanmar or they are from Bangladesh or they are from Pakistan. I'm telling you, my gut feeling says very strongly these are Indians, even though their faces are small. Okay, you can zoom it and have a look at it by yourself. Okay, it's debatable, fine, but just imagine, even a casual photograph is you can capture Indians, and yeah, so you can't help it because India's population is 1.4 billion. So obviously, you will either have an Indian tourist or a Chinese tourist. So I don't think they look Chinese. All right. So what does it say? What does it say? Let's go on to the meat and potatoes of this article. In the recent months, Pattaya has experienced an unexpected surge of Indian tourists. Yeah, because it's cheap ticket. They tell you no visa, so our Indians come running. After all, where can they see? Most of them, see, let's be honest, they are not coming here for culture. They are not coming here for the temples. They are not coming here to pray. They are not coming for tourism. They are not coming to visit the touristy places. Most of these bachelor men are coming for the tropical fruit, which is the putang. Okay, so 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 they are coming here to go to the walking street and experience what they can't experience in India, which is mostly aunties and there are no, you know what I mean. These females are much more attractive any given day of the week, and you have global tourism here. You have all the whites, you have all the people from all over the world. So compared to India, where they are staying, maybe a village or maybe a city where they see the same old faces and mostly men, here they get to see something in the likes of a global hub, okay, just like Dubai, but much more cheaper. So while this move was intended to boost tourism, it has sparked an array of concerns among tourists and locals alike. Many of these Indian visitors who descend on Pattaya's beaches, with a noticeable number seeking out servicewomen for companionship. Servicewomen, you know what I mean. Single men, when they come from India, they're looking for Bob and Pidgin, those two guys, okay, girls or things. Bobs and Vagin, a practice that has contributed to both increase in thefts and physical attacks. I'm telling you, you can make out an Indian a mile away. Okay, so then what it says, the combination of unfamiliarity with the local norms, they don't know, forget the local norms, they don't have any civic sense, from spitting, pissing, I don't know if they are defecating, but the way they behave is so Indianish that it literally, like, you must have seen those videos on Instagram when it's raining, they're dancing in the rain with men, and one is lying on the ground in the dirty water and one guy's on the top with his crotch hanging like here, and he's like dancing a sensual dance. And we have seen so many of these. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? So, and the idiots who are there, it happened here also. They wear their gold chain outside to show I'm rich. Look at my gold here. Look at my gold here. My dear, you're inviting trouble. Okay, someone will just grab the chain and yank it off and run off. In fact, here, this happened before COVID many years ago, and I put up a video. There was a female sitting in Amazon. You could clearly make out she was Indian, and the guy, both were looked like touristy. And how I know they are Indians, you'll say, yeah, they were speaking Hindi. Okay, and they were sitting there, they were talking, and she was really wearing a big gold chain. So out of concern, I don't know, I should have mind my own business. Out of concern, I went to her and I told her, Madam, I could make out you're from India. I just wanted to give you a suggestion. Your gold chain, don't show it. It's not safe for you. Because that time the crimes started to increase and we used to read in the newspaper. So I spoke to her in English, and she just looked at me like this and just ignored. I said, fine. I said, I'm sorry. Didn't want to disturb you, and continued. And in Hindi, because they thought I didn't know Hindi, she started to abuse me, obviously, because of my looks. This and that guy, chutiye ko, this and that. You know how it is. And obviously, they left after they finished. But you see what I'm trying to tell you. I find it so ridiculous that you're coming to a foreign country where you don't know the crime, you don't know what's happening, and you're showing very expensive gold. They'll just yank it off, man. Whether it's a local Thai, whether it's a British, whether it's American, whether it's a tourist, you just do not know who's going to do it. It can be even, let's say, an African guy who's come here and he'll see, oh, I can pay 2 months' bills with this gold, So they show expensive valuables, gold chain, high-end jewelry, high-end electronics, their phone, their bracelets, their rings. And sometimes they take these service women to their apartment and then they cry, oh, it is missing. And sometimes when they get drunk and they're missing, oh, my wallet is gone, my this is gone, because you're bloody stupid here. It's just that you see some females and you see the tropical fruit and bobs and vagin and you lose all sense. It's like you don't know where you are. You don't know how to behave. And that has made these tourists prime targets for criminals. Incidents of thefts have escalated to reports of wallets, watches, gold, necklace, phones, and even larger items being stolen. Worst, the tourists have been physically attacked during these robbery events. Now you'll be saying that, oh, see, they are attacking Indians. Okay, there are even reports where Indians have also committed crimes, which I've already spoke of before. And their crimes are not stealing gold chains and wallets. It's rape. It's misbehavior with women. It's disrespecting the culture. There were 2 Indian women who even, I think they have a Canadian passport, but they're Indian. It's very obvious. They climbed on a Buddha statue, which is supposed to be holy, just to pluck the mangoes because they could get it for free. I mean, when will your Indianish behavior get out? They must have thought this is just like our village where we can pluck fruits from the trees, which happens in the village, but it's not right to do it here. And that also, you're stepping on a statue that is considered holy for them. While the visa-free policy aims to boost the economy by attracting more visitors, it has led to tension and growing dissatisfaction. One local commented, "You're welcome. Now a recipe for disaster in more places. Okay, I will be keeping away as usual." Another person shared their frustration saying, "You had me at Russians, and when you said Indian tourists, I will be taking my well-earned money someplace else." These are facts, huh? This is nothing biased or racist. These are facts. That's how people actually feel. Nobody wants to be in a bar or pub with all smelly, stinky bachelor Indians with very bad body odor, no hygiene, and acting desperate when they see women. In fact, there was one video of a prankster who goes near women and tries to get snoozy with them, calling it a prank. That is not a prank. That is a criminal act. You should be locked up. In the guise of, oh, I'm making a prank video. No, you don't touch a female. You don't touch a female without asking. No matter how modern she shows, behave yourself, man. You're identified as an Indian. You're known as an Indian. And this is how you try to show that what you're cool. What if someone does that to your mother or sister? Is that okay? And then you have this holy, how they are celebrating, and on the guise of putting color, they are physically touching the female. What is that? And then you are giving a religious chants for it. Pattaya beaches, once a place for relaxation and enjoyment, now feel increasingly overwhelmed by a large group of tourists, many of whom, as another remark stated, have transformed the streets into chaotic, overcrowded zones. When Indians come, they come together in groups, and then they sit together in groups, they drink together in groups, and then when they see females, they think, oh, this is another prostitute, or this is another female, I can make a pass at her. They don't even know how to approach a female. And no, when you look like, I don't know, someone from the Zulu tribe of an extreme end of the forest, not a Zulu tribe, at least they look proper. You look like some jungle book, a series where, some early caveman, the way you're dressed up with your pubic hair showing from here and your sweaty, salty, completely drenched, you like that AIB comedy where they said, you smell like a ball sack. Exactly, And then you approach, obviously people are going to yuck, what is this? People want their privacy, man. What could be better than a city teeming with Indian tourists? Questioned a disgruntled visitor. See, here the report. Highlighting the growing sense of discomfort among those who have frequented this area for its laid-back atmosphere. These foreigners, when they come here, they want to relax. They don't want a sexual approach. Like girls, when they go to a nightclub, they're not looking to get laid by 4 Indian guys who have never washed themselves, who smell like cow dung and cow urine, man. Come on. Most of these tourists, some who come, they are smelly, stinky. I know it because I bump into some of them here at 7-Eleven. As Pattaya grapples with this sudden shift, local authorities are under pressure to address the rise in crimes to ensure both tourists and locals feel safe. While the visa-free policy initiative has helped boost visitor numbers, it is clear the consequence of such policies require attention. Okay, so this was the article from Pattaya Mail. All jokes aside, I just request you Indians who are traveling, who carry the Indian passport, who look, act and behave like a typical Indian, please be aware of the fact everyone has a camera, everyone has access to social media, and they're just waiting for you to show something which is cringe, and that is what they will share everywhere and ruin. It just takes one person to ruin the name of an entire community or entire village. And here you have 1 billion, the possibility of, forget 1 billion, even 1 million Indians, if they come and they start misbehaving or acting below standards, or even not having civic sense or even personal hygiene, and you start misbehaving, you will just destroy not only your name, your reputation, destroy the name of the country. Maybe you don't care, but trust me, it's going to impact everyone. And if your name and your face and your identity is identified and you're caught doing some crap, all the best. Don't complain. Alright? So anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Yalla. And yeah, comment below. Let me know where I'm wrong.